My earliest Thanksgiving memories were of the big football game between two high schools in Yonkers, New York. I wasn't very interested in the turkey dinner, but brought myself home after the game under threats of punishment to take part. My family was small, the kitchen was small, but the meal was delicious. Macy's in New York put on a parade every Thanksgiving with huge floats bouncing in the wind and marching bands from every town. It was very often windy and freezing cold, but that didn't stop me and my friends from enjoying every minute. Thanksgivings were a blur from there until I married and had to cook my own dinner. We had moved to New Mexico, far away from family, and I wasn't much of a cook, but we invited the neighbors over for dinner. The turkey was roasted, the veggies were done, and I served the bird. Unfortunately, I didn't know that I should have removed the neck, liver, and gizzards, so they were embarrassingly produced with the dinner. The children came along until there were 5. We had moved from New Mexico to Seattle to Massachusetts to New Hampshire. We were campers with a small trailer and tent. One Thanksgiving, we went to a state park, turkey and all. We had the place to ourselves, as who camps on Thanksgiving. The little stove kept us warm, and we had our meal on the picnic table. True campers on Thanksgiving Day. When we lived in Stowe, Mass., there was a turkey farm at the top of our hill. Early spring, the little turkeys ran loose on the farm. By October, they were full grown, and we ordered the size we wanted. The day before Thanksgiving, it was ready for us, and a delicious bird it was. Then the farm closed down until the following spring. Some of my happiest Thanksgiving memories were those spent in the old 1756 farmhouse in New Hampshire. One Thanksgiving at the old farmhouse, we were gathered around the big pine table enjoying our dinner next to the blazing fire. A light snow had fallen, and suddenly a deer ran past the window. Gunshots sounded, and a hunter crossed our field. It was entirely illegal to shoot in someone's backyard, so my husband dashed out and yelled at the hunter. The deer got away, and we were happy about that, clapping and cheering. It made our Thanksgiving Day. In those days, I worked nights in a nursing home, and would get home at 7:30 a.m. to put the turkey in the oven and off to bed until noon. The aroma would rise up the stairs, and I would get up to make the rest of the dinner. My parents lived nearby and would arrive midday for our feast. At times we had other young boys living with us besides the 4, a foster friend of one son and a college roommate of another. Years have gone by, 85 of them, and I am thankful for all those wonderful years. My daughter Barbara lived in Hawaii for many years. I was there on Thanksgiving. In the morning, we took my grandson surfing, where some of the best surfing waves and the best surfers in the world come together. A vegetarian Thanksgiving was planned with Barbara and her friends, but Nathan, my grandson, was craving some turkey. So we stopped at the market on the way home for turkey parts for him. The feast that day was an offering from each friend, Hawaiian style, with lots of pineapple and traditional Hawaiian dishes. With the children gone and retirement arriving, Frank and I spent many years in Florida celebrating the holidays with the neighbors, who were also dislocated from their families. They were good years. Now in our advanced age, we have become the children's guests, and they make their own memories.